you need it.
I will like it.
All right.
Private.
Okay, sir.
Idan ka dade. Na gaji. An zo lafiya.
Ranka da
Ai na shiga son yan majalisa zabi.
Please sit down.
You are not security.
The microphone? Yes, sir. Mr. Minister, this meeting is about an hour long.
Yes.
It must have been involved critical issues. What's the take home, sir?
Well, you know that the country is facing very serious and deep security challenges, and I've come to meet with Mr. President to discuss with him what we have discussed in the Senate previously, that we should do whatever it takes to improve the security situation in the country. And we believe that the Senate and indeed the National Assembly is positively disposed to receiving even supplementary budget, purposely to address the fundamental needs of the security agencies of our country, so that we are able to empower them, enable them to fight the Boko Haram in the northeast, banditry, and other security challenges across the country. So this is one. Secondly, we also believe that in the Senate particularly, we believe that we need to provide more resources for recruitment by the security agencies. The Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the police, the immigration, the paramilitary generally need to also have more manpower and personnel. And this is not something that we can get on a platter of gold. Whoever wants to make an omelette will have to break eggs. Section 14, subsection 2B of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is very categorical and crystal clear that the purpose of government shall be to provide welfare, security and welfare, to provide for welfare, security and welfare of the people. And therefore, we have no luxury of any option other than to ensure that we address the security challenges more than any other thing. We provided for 500 billion naira worth of intervention for the COVID in the revised budget. And various agencies, the CBN, NNPC, and IOCs provided for palliatives and some kind of intervention for the COVID challenge. I think we must tell ourselves the truth, that the security situation today, especially in the northern part of the country, require that we even give much more resources to the security agencies. And those who are heading these agencies, especially the service chiefs, must sit up. They must sit up. In fact, we must have milestones and timelines on how we are going to deal with this. We can't just go on without any time frame for dealing with these issues. If after we provide some support and someone is found short of expectation, he should be shown out of the way if he refuses to go. Because the lives of Nigerians are so precious and therefore must be more important than any other consideration or sentiment. I believe that today the most essential thing for us in government is to address the security challenges. But I also had the opportunity to talk to my leader, the president, about the challenges in APC. I believe that we have to to deal with these challenges. This is the ruling party of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, with the president in control of the National Assembly, with more governors than any other political party. The situation must not be allowed to degenerate further than it has. And I believe that we must go into our constitution, the constitution of our party, and see how we are to address this. But we must not allow the situation to continue as it is today. Because the stability of APC is the stability of Nigeria. This is the party that is running the affairs of this country. So I believe that we have to sort this out, and that will make our work even better and easier when we have a stable party, because the party is supposed to be part of the apparatus of running government. We are supposed to run or operate or implement or execute the manifesto of the party. And therefore the party is so key, so central, so essential to ensuring that government, whether on the executive or legislative side, continues to face those issues in the manifesto. And of course, the manifesto will be to make Nigeria better. So I had the opportunity to discuss that with Mr. President, who is the leader of the party in Nigeria. And by the grace of God, in a very few days, we will see certain actions that will be taken. And I'm praying that all our leaders in the party across the country make every possible effort to get the party reconciled.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Excellent, sir.
Professional conversation.